Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, where we dive deep into the machines that stir the soul of driving enthusiasts around the world. Today, we are looking at one of the most legendary names in automotive history, reborn for a new generation. This is the 2026 Nissan Skyline GT-R R33, a car that carries with it decades of heritage, performance credibility, and an undeniable cult following. The Skyline badge has long been associated with motorsport dominance, underground street racing lore, and an aura of mechanical purity. With this 2026 model, Nissan has aimed to bridge the gap between modern technological advancements and the raw spirit that made the original Skyline GT-R so iconic. The first impression, as always, comes from the exterior, and there is no mistaking this car's presence. At the front, the design team at Nissan has clearly paid homage to the R33's mid-90s roots while updating the styling with sharper edges, wider intakes, and a more sculpted hood line. The headlights are slimmer, laser-focused units that give the car an aggressive yet sleek personality. The GT-R's signature quadring lighting elements have been reinterpreted in a futuristic LED pattern that not only serves function but also proudly announces the car's identity from a distance. The lower front bumper integrates active aero vents that can open and close depending on cooling needs and driving mode, ensuring that the R33 remains aerodynamically efficient at high speed while still delivering the raw punch of visual intimidation. Moving along the side, you notice the proportions that Skyline fans will instantly recognize. It's a long, low coupe profile, muscular yet balanced. The designers have worked hard to retain that broad-shouldered stance, with flared wheel arches housing massive forged alloy wheels. For 2026, Nissan offers lightweight carbon fiber wheel options as part of the Nismo package, and behind them sit carbon ceramic brakes large enough to haul down the nearly 600 horsepower this car produces. The side mirrors are sleek, almost blade-like, designed to minimize drag, while subtle body creases channel air toward the rear aero elements. The doors remain traditionally hinged and no gimmicky scissor or gull-wing approach here, which is a conscious decision to retain the Skyline's everyday usability and practical appeal. The roofline gently tapers toward the rear, preserving aerodynamic efficiency while keeping the silhouette unmistakably Skyline. At the back, the R33's legacy is honored in full force. The four circular taillights remain, glowing brilliantly with LED illumination, providing one of the most recognizable signatures in automotive design. The trunk clip integrates with a prominent, electronically adjustable rear wing that adjusts angle based on driving speed and cornering load. Down below, a massive carbon fiber diffuser and dual exhaust outlets sit proudly, producing an exhaust note that is both mechanical and emotional. The GT-R R33's rear design is not just about nostalgia, it's functional, directing airflow smoothly off the body and keeping the car planted during aggressive driving. Step inside the interior, and you're met with a careful fusion of modern luxury and driver-focused functionality. Nissan understands that Skyline owners want performance but also appreciate comfort and tech, so the cabin is laid out with precision. The driver's seat sits low, wrapped in Alcantara and leather with bolstering designed for spirited driving but still comfortable enough for long trips. The steering wheel is a flat-bottom unit, covered in perforated leather with subtle carbon fiber inserts, housing controls for drive modes, infotainment, and adaptive cruise assistance. Behind the wheel, a fully digital 12-inch display provides a wealth of information: tachometer, speed, boost pressure, lap times, G-force readings, and customizable layouts depending on whether you're in daily commute mode or track attack mode. The center console is driver-centric, angled slightly toward the pilot, with a large high-definition touchscreen running Nissan's latest infotainment system. Wireless connectivity, over-the-air updates, and advanced high-driven driving analysis are all standard. There's a dedicated GT-R performance interface that allows you to monitor live telemetry, adjust suspension settings, configure throttle response, and even simulate track maps where the car can give coaching feedback based on your driving inputs. While this sounds high-tech, Nissan has cleverly balanced it by retaining physical buttons for climate control and key driving functions, ensuring you don't get lost in menus when all you want is a sharper steering feel or firmer dampers. Passenger comfort has not been ignored either. The rear seats, while compact, are usable for short trips, and the overall cabin feels far more premium than any previous Skyline generation, with high-grade materials, excellent sound insulation, and ambient lighting that sets the right mood. Now, let's talk performance, because that's the heart of the GT-R story. Under the hood sits a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six engine, an evolution of Nissan's VR power plants but re-engineered for modern efficiency and emissions standards. This motor produces around 590 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque, delivered to all four wheels through Nissan's advanced Atessa all-wheel drive system. The transmission is a lightning-quick 8-speed dual-clutch automatic, with paddle shifters that deliver crisp, immediate gear changes. The all-wheel drive system is rear-biased, meaning most of the power is sent to the back wheels for that authentic Skyline driving feel, but the system can instantly shift torque to the front when grip is compromised, ensuring relentless traction whether on a wet city street or a dry racing circuit. Acceleration is blistering. 0 to 60 comes in just under 3 seconds, and the top speed pushes past 200 miles per hour. But speed alone doesn't define this car. It's the way the chassis feels alive beneath you, the way the steering communicates every subtle change in the road, the way the brakes inspire confidence even after repeated hard stops. With adaptive suspension, active aerodynamics, and refined weight distribution, the R33 delivers balance and poise whether you're carving mountain roads or pushing limits on a track day. The exhaust note has also been tuned carefully, a deep and throaty under low revs, screaming with metallic intensity when you stretch it towards redline. It's a mechanical symphony, unmistakably Skyline but updated for modern ears. Of course, performance and luxury come with a price tag. The 2026 Nissan Skyline GT-R R33 is expected to start around the $120,000 mark for the base trim, which already offers incredible performance. Higher trims, including the Nismo variant with carbon fiber body panels, upgraded brakes, and track-focused tuning, can climb closer to $150,000 to $160,000. While this might sound expensive, consider what you're getting: a modern legend, built with cutting-edge technology and designed to honor decades of heritage. In a market where supercars can easily push well beyond $250,000, the Skyline GT-R remains relatively accessible while delivering thrills on par with much more expensive exotics. In the end, the 2026 Nissan Skyline GT-R R33 is not just a car, it's a statement, a continuation of a lineage that began decades ago, capturing the imagination of enthusiasts across continents, from Tokyo's Wangan highways to the world's most famous racetracks. It is both a tribute to its past and a bold step into the future, blending performance, technology, and design in a package that remains distinctly Skyline. For fans who grew up idolizing the GT-R in video games, movies, and motorsport, this new chapter is a dream realized. For new drivers discovering it for the first time, it's an invitation into one of the most passionate communities in the automotive world. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Nissan Skyline GT-R R33. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Auto Tune-Up, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews and test drives. Drop a comment below and let us know, does this new R33 live up to the Skyline legend for you, or do you think Nissan could have pushed it even further? Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your engines tuned and your hearts racing.